for too long. I've been waiting for too long. I don't know what's right or wrong. You keep telling me I've gone too far.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Barber Bus Talk, Science and Success. I'm Cal Barber in the mobile barbershop as always. So today is going to be interesting because today I was inspired to talk about this because I had a couple interesting conversations with a couple friends of mine, and I was able to talk one off the ledge and motivate the other one. And I'm going to share it with you and share to you why this is actually part of the science to success. I had a friend call me the other night, and she's just distraught. She's just so upset because she lost her wallet. She was trying to go on vacation and things weren't working out the way she wanted it to, and she's been doing so good for so long, and now this thing's happened. It's just so big and disastrous to her in her head. And I just told her, I said, one of the things I told her a bunch of things, but one of the main things I told her was, life is not just walking through things without any type of hurdles. A race that involves hurdles can be done in different ways. You can walk around the hurdle, but then you'll get disqualified. You can trip over it, but then you can get up and finish the race. Or you can keep your stride. See the hurdle, jump over it, keep your stride. That's what it's about. The hurdles are there. They're part of the race. You can't avoid the hurdles. You got to jump over them and keep your stride. What if you saw a race and the person starts running full speed, sees a hurdle and stops, looks at the hurdle like, what's this? Oh man, I got to figure out how to. No, they just jump over. You know why? Because they're anticipating the hurdle. They train for the hurdle. You got to train for the hurdles in life. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing in this world that's going to be worthwhile that will come without those hurdles in life. They're always going to come with hurdles. They're always going to come with different obstacles that you have to avoid and evade in order to get to your goal. So after telling her this and letting her know, hey, it's just simply hurdles. You're just going through, you're not going to be successful. You're not even in the race if you don't see the hurdle. At least you know you're in the race. She felt a lot better. She kept moving forward. The second example, had a guy, and this was really inspiring to me personally, really humbling for me. One of my clients, I'm cutting his hair, and we're talking, and he's telling me about how well his business is doing. He has a business he's doing his 1 year anniversary of his business. And I was so excited for him, like, yeah, man, that's good. He said, man, you were really influential in me doing this business and actually taking that leap forward. And I said, oh, really? He's like, yeah. I knew you could do it. I let him know I was proud of him, but he said, no, for real. Because he was afraid to even get started. He was afraid to even get in the race. He knew the hurdles were there. So he's different from, he knew the hurdles were there and didn't understand that he could jump over them so effortlessly if he just prepared himself. And now, his business is flourishing. He's doing so well. And I'm just really excited for him. And I'm just very grateful that I was able to add something to somebody, that they were able to have the confidence to start something for themselves and work for themselves. Because one thing I always tell people, and I say this a lot in this show, is that I am more afraid of working for somebody else than I am, working for myself, because I could put stock in myself. I could rely on myself. I can't rely on the next man to keep me employed. But to backtrack his story, he was telling me about, he said once he got laid off from his job, he was a very successful, I think he was number 2 in sales in his whole company. I mean, very successful, did very well, and COVID came around and he got laid off. And when they were letting people come back, they kind of did him a little dirty. He believed it was racially motivated. I believe it was too, because he's the number 2 salesperson. He should be at least the second person to come back. That's just in my mind. I don't know the business, but that's what I thought. That's what he thought as well. But regardless of the facts, he said, yeah, I don't know if I want to go back there. I said, well, you were talking about you cooking and stuff, and why don't you just do that? You cook, get a food truck. He said, I don't know. And he was afraid. He felt that security of working for other people. But he saw the same time that paradigm was being broken, because he said, man, I felt security there, but do I really? Because they just basically fired me, laid me off, and left me out here to figure it out. I said, man, look, if you just go off on your own, I guarantee you will be successful as long as you do not quit. As long as you don't quit. You love to cook. You say, yeah, it's all right. Go get a food truck. Go get a food truck and then figure it out. I don't know nothing about food, bro, but I do know you'll be successful. He said, you know, he thought about it. He mulled on about it for about maybe a few months. And then he just started doing it. And I was just so proud to see that, to see him take that leap and actually make that move to do something he loved and something he believed in, and that he actually believed in himself enough to make it happen. And now, a year later, this man, his business is very, very successful. It's growing. He's able to mentor younger kids to actually learn how to smoke. He has like a smokehouse. He smokes. I don't know nothing about it, but it's like he just smokes food. But it's really good food. But anyway, I hope if he allows me to, I'll put his name on the description and stuff like that, and you guys can check him out if you're local. But yeah, man, hurdles in life. He went through the hurdles. He went through people, you know, trying to shut him down, and they have different compliances when it comes to food service. He had to jump over those hurdles, and you know, he complained a little bit, but he just kept moving, and that's what I'm proud of. It's okay to be upset and distraught when people, you know, put roadblocks your way, but after a while, I started noticing something about him. He stopped complaining. He just started doing it. He started seeing the hurdle, and he wasn't examining the hurdle anymore. He was just jumping over the hurdle and jumping over the hurdle. And before you knew it, man, this guy's successful now, and anybody can do that if you desire to. If you desire to work for yourself and have your own, and not rely upon, you know, someone else to decide what you're worth, you know, and you could do it too. So that's what I'm talking about today. Hurdles in life. I'm gonna end it there. Keep it short and sweet. Love y'all. Like and subscribe, and keep supporting the channel. Share it if this helped you. That's my job. If it helped you somehow, some way, motivated you to make your move, go make your move.